Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Saints and the Bengals. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. The running back has it. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Jonathan Vilma was there for the stop. It's a 2nd and 8 situation now. Caldwell was his intended target. From their own 22-yard line. Steps up in the pocket and throws it as he's hit.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Reggie Bush is the return man. Bush fields the ball at the 34.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
Nice running for a gain of 6. That brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Flips it out short to his left. Roy Williams was defending on the play. So it's 3rd down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Drop behind the line. Wow, the defense was certainly ready on that series.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
And the ball is down at the 1. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Adele was there to bring him down. 4-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. Benson takes a handoff. He's wrestled down at the 13.
Cedric Benson does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
And they'll go from the 13. Has a man short to his left. He's dropped down at the 22.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
And he's crushed as he lets it go. Antonio Bryant was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. They go with the run. I'm not sure he would have had it if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
Goes through his progression. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. They line up at the 24. Just barely gets rid of it. He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
The Bengals are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Inside handoff. And the tackle was made by Patrick Robinson.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Gets maybe a couple. Second down. They pitch it. He loses the football. The referee is going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
A lot of movement down there on the offensive line.
Still third down.
And we'll replay third down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
So, it's fourth down. The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20. They'll set up shop at the 20. Gives it to the back. He didn't get back to the line.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes. Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on their own 36. Dumps it out right. Robert Meacham was the intended receiver on the play. He'll get it again. It's a gain of 3.
That was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Flips it out short. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
It's fourth down. The Saints ready to punt this one away. Gets it to the 21. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Gives it off. Runs through the tackle. Benson racks up 5 on the run. Short throw to the left. The stop was made by Jonathan Vilma.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Here at Paul Brown Stadium, we have no score after one. So they line up at the 35. He lets it go. And he's tackled at the 50.
Carson Palmer is one of those guys that I think has a chance to be the very best quarterback in the league. Superior arm strength, a great leader. That knee injury set him back for a little while, but you can tell now he's getting back to form and is just playing great football.
Antonio Bryant on the receiving end and his first catch of the game. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. The pigskin is on the 37-yard line. Pitch right. He gets to about the 27-yard line. Second down and very short yardage here. Passes short right side. Benson has it slip through his hands. Fumble.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They line up at the 27. Here's the throw. Esteban Ochocinco was his intended target. Third down and 15. And they'll spot it at the 27. He's searching for a receiver.
Yeah, that's a great job by the defense that time, getting pressure, because if he had about 1 second more, he would have found the open receiver for the score.
4th down. This one will be from 44 yards out. And the kick is good. The Bengals strike first with the field goal. It's 3-0. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Cam's under it. He will start from his own 5. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He throws downfield. Running down the sideline. Touchdown, Saints. The Saints get the first touchdown of the game.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the goat of the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
Hartley puts it through, and it's a 4-point game. New Orleans is up by 4. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. New Orleans will send this one deep. Caldwell is deep, looking to return the kickoff. It's fielded at the 2. He's hit and dropped at the 27.
The Bengals offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
Six-yard gain on the run. That brings up 2nd down. He's tackled at the 35. They get 3 yards on the play.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain. The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Let's go. Let's get with it.
Bush gets it at the 23. The offense will take over at the 27-yard line. Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Looking for a man. He's brought down at the 42. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 receiving yards for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Gets it away.
The Saints get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
So they line up at the 31. Short pass to his left. Evans was the intended receiver. It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Just gets it away.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
It's third down, 10 yards for first. Ball on the 31. Going up top. Going deep. He's got it. Touchdown.
Drew Brees really delivered the goods that time. Wow, he made the perfect choice, and now they're celebrating 6 points.
Garrett Hartley tacks on the extra point. New Orleans will kick it deep. Caldwell is back to receive the kick. Caldwell from way back at the 2. He brings it back to the 23. They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line. Short throw to the right. And he's tackled at the 30. Caldwell caught that one for a gain of 7. That'll make it second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Looks to throw it. He's wrestled down at the 36-yard line.
The Bengals haven't been getting the ball downfield much, at least not in big chunks. In order to keep the defense off balance, they're going to need a few more plays just like that one.
They line up at the 36. Gets the pass off. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Benson takes it up the middle. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Racks up 7 tough yards, and so it will be third down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Dumps it out right. Streaks down the sideline. Touchdown, Bengals.
Carson Palmer really delivered the goods that time. Wow, he made the perfect choice, and now they're celebrating 6 points.
And the point after is good. And he gets the ball at the 5. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Inside give. Looks like this one might be coming back.
Personal foul, flipping on the offense.
Colston will be flagged on the play. First and long now after the penalty. Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
And Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, as an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs. Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 18. He loads up for the deep throw. Can't complete that pass. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Still looking for an open man. He's tackled at the 30.
The Bengals did a good job forcing a 3 and out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
They drop the runner at the 28-yard line.
The Bengals looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here. Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Saints.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Repeat, second down.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Sloppy play right there. The one thing you learn as an offensive player is you can't give away yards. They are just too hard to come by.
We've got a 3rd and 6. Just a minute to go in this first half of play. Here comes the heat. New Orleans will take a timeout. And that was their first timeout. It's fourth down. The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. Bush fields the ball at the 34. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. It's a pass. Whoa, and he can't get past the last man. The big gain through the air sets up the offense with another 1st and 10. Good coverage downfield. Marcus Colston was the intended receiver on the play. So they line up at the 31. Surveys the field. Another catch on this drive.
You know, Drew Brees isn't one of those guys that came out with great measurables. He wasn't a no-brainer first overall pick in the draft like some of these quarterbacks. But the guy wins, and he understands defenses, and he manipulates defenses. He's so smart in ball games.
Timeout, New Orleans.
New Orleans lines up for a 1st and goal here, trying to make it a 2-score game. Moves to his right. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down. So they decide to bring the kicker out to try and get 3 points before the half ends. Only a few ticks left before halftime, so we'll probably see a short kick here to get us to the break. Caldwell fields the kick around the 10. That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 17-10. New Orleans will get the ball to begin the second half. He brings it back to the 23. They'll start this drive at the 23. He rolls out to the right. Joseph knocks it away from the receiver. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. From their own 23-yard line. Goes through his progression. Makes the catch.
And we don't often talk about accuracy on the deep throw, but that one was just thrown in there beautifully.
Excellent gain through the air will set them up with another first down and 10. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Good-looking screen pass that time. It could have gone for a little extra if they'd gotten one more block. That was close.
He gets off the throw. He's wrestled down at the 7.
Sometimes I think because Drew Brees isn't a very big guy, people tend to think he doesn't have great arm strength. But when I go back and put on the tape, there's no question that when he has to make a throw, when he has to make that deep comeback kind of a throw, he has plenty of arm strength to do anything, and he's a big play guy. You always see him creating big play opportunities for his receivers. I'm not really sure who got to that ball first. I think it changed possessions a few times at the bottom of that pile, but the offense came away with it, and they earned it.
And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Run play, left side.
The Saints continue to get beat off the ball. Their linemen look tired. They're physically outmatched, and it's beginning to take a toll on these runners. I'm not sure how many more times they want to carry the ball.
A score here would give them a sizable cushion. It's third down, 4 yards to go from the goal line. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This one is from 21 yards out. He splits the uprights. So that will make the score the Saints 20, the Bengals 10. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Still looking for an open man. Caldwell is able to make his 4th reception. On the ground left side.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Searching for an open man. He took a shot at the 40. Gain of about 5 through the air.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
So, it's 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Starting back at his own 15.
The Saints will look to follow up that field goal drive with at least 3 more here. They've looked sharp, and they don't want to lose that edge. The Saints offense has had trouble getting really anything going with the ground game, and that run actually was a pretty decent gain, so maybe they'll get something going now.
Breeze, hands off. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 38.
Well, Drew Brees has certainly established himself as one of the great quarterbacks in the game. I think you certainly have to mention him alongside Peyton Manning and Tom Brady at this point. 106 quarterback rating last year, 34 touchdowns, 12 interceptions for the Saints, and a remarkable 69% completion percentage. That is the trademark of a very, very good passing team.
Feeds it to the back. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. Reggie Bush found a hole and was able to move the chains with a 7-yard pickup. Brought down behind the line.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Breeze. Pitch out. Surges ahead to about the 48-yard line. The offense facing another third down here. Here's the pass. He's wrestled down at the 28-yard line.
Drew Brees is making accurate throws on this series. Very good timing with his receivers and a good job by that offensive line giving him time.
Short pass to his left. Jones picks it off. Down the sideline. Touchdown, Bengals.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw and you turn it over.
Taken from the 3-yard line. Fumble on the play. Scoops it, and he's still on his feet. The Bengals will begin this drive at the 19. Inside give. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Benson picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Brings up second down and 6 yards to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 20-17. The Bengals start off this fourth quarter with the ball in the red zone as they take the lead if they can turn this one into a touchdown. Benson gains about 4 yards on the play. "11 yards out. Still running. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead.
That's a money play right there. That's exactly why these running backs make the kind of money that they do, because they have the ability to break a big one just like that.
And he adds the point after. The fourth quarter is just underway, and our score is the Bengals 24, the Saints 20. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. It's fielded at the 2. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line. Rolling out to his right. The ball is tipped away. Marcus Colston was his intended target. They'll face second down and 10. Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Lets it go deep. To the 20. They won't catch him. Touchdown and a late lead. Devery Henderson has simply destroyed the defensive backfield in this one, burning them up at will on his way to more than 200 yards receiving. Trying to go up by 3, they'll kick the extra point. And he adds the point after. New Orleans is up by 3 points. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line. The halfback with the carry. Passing in this situation seems like it would have been a good idea.
Passing in every situation seems to me like it would be a better idea, but when you have the clock working against you like this, it's time to put it up.
Straight ahead with the fullback. Another conservative call when the clock is ticking.
Yeah, and really the way the game is played these days, if you're good enough throwing the football, you can make conservative pass calls that are essentially like run plays.
And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
You gotta make plays, y'all.
Fourth down. The Bengals line up to punt. Bush takes it at the 25. With only a one-possession lead, this one is definitely not yet in the books.
At this point in the game, you just go execute your game plan. Don't get too conservative. Forget that the scoreboard says you're winning. Just go play offense. Yeah, I like going with the play-action pass in that situation. They caught the defense cheating a little bit, completed it for a good pickup.
He gets off the throw. He's brought down at the 30.
Tremendous job getting the ball out of there and into the hands of a teammate. The rush was closing fast, but really, like any good quarterback, sometimes you may take a hit. You're going to be under pressure. You just have to stand in and make the play.
The pigskin. Oh. Looking for a man. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. The pigskin. Oh. The pass is away. And he can't hang on in heavy traffic. Marcus Colston was the intended receiver. They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal. This will be a 45-yard field goal. And the kick is good. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Benson gets the call. He's dropped down at the 33.
Cedric Benson with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Do what you do.
Dumps it out left. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. That incompletion will bring up second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Dumps it short. Caldwell makes it 5 catches for the game. Inside give.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Pick up the slack, man.
Returns the punt from the 16. And they come back onto the field, still up a score.
Well, it's definitely late in the game, but I still expect them to come out and try and move the football down the field. I always thought as an offensive player, it's much easier to seal the deal on the offensive side than to have to be on the sideline and watch your defense.
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit. Marcus Colston was the intended receiver on the play.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Moves to his right. It's a quarterback sack. Well, now they'll be faced with a fourth down situation.
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Cosby fields the ball at the 30. He makes it out to the 40-yard line. Here's a pitch left side.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Second down and 14. They're on their own 35. Inside give. He makes his way to about the 45. The offense is now looking at 3rd and 5. He's going to pass.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Here's a handoff left side. 2 yards.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. He's going to throw it. Fires it deep. His man is open. Great play to get this one all tied up.
Time to really sell out and come after this extra point if they have some kind of a gimmick in their special teams plan. Now's the time to pull it out.
Huge kick here. This will be for the lead. The PAT is up and good. Less than 2 to go in our fourth quarter of play. The score, the Bengals 31, the Saints 30. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. And he gets the ball at the 5. He makes it back to the 25.
The Saints will be in their 2-minute offense now. This is their last shot if they're going to win this one.
He rolls out to the right. He has it, but is out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Has a man short to his left. Saints just took their first time out. They got 3 yards to pick up here on 3rd down. Flips it out short to his left.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Still looking for an open man. He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Henderson makes his 7th grab of the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Takes a lick as he lets it go. David Thomas was his intended target.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. They spot it at the 48. He passes it. He's brought down at the 34. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
He throws short. The Bengals take a timeout. That was their second timeout. The Bengals call for a timeout. And they call their final timeout of the half. They line up at the 20. Here's the give. He's tackled at the 12. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man.
Nice job on the line by the Bengals.
Dumps it out left. And he's tackled at the 18. Finally gets a catch, his first one of the game. Lots of pressure here. Right now, this game lies on the shoulders of the kicker. Here we go. This is it. He'll kick it for the win. It's off the upright, and it's good. They want to avoid a run back, so they'll squib kick it. He's wrestled down at the 48-yard line. That's going to do it from Paul Brown Stadium. Highlights are next, so stay right there. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.